Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Wednesday. It's a hump day. It is June the 18th, 2025. And we're going to jump right in here and figure out what Divine Spirit wants to tell us today. Any advice for the collective? Just keep swimming, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I know that worldly events are reaching a pinnacle, and that's okay. Let go and let God. All right. Advice for the collective. Never surrender. All right. Things will turn around. King of Swords. Okay, in the past. So this has been a plan for justice all along. This is global, not just for the U.S. Queen of Wands. Action is being taken, and we need to trust the integrity of this plan. Not by man, but by God. Okay? In the future, Three of Pentacles. That means we will work with our communities to build a better humanity. Some advice is the Empress. Stay grounded, stay connected to Gaia. Know that you're already abundant and sovereign, and use more of that nurturing, divine feminine energy to get through this. Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. Know your truth. Stand in it. All right. This is just take rest right now, but know that it's all working. Truth is coming out, even the hidden secret things. And also take into consideration that your spiritual gifts can come alive. Okay. Eight of Swords. Don't believe everything you see and hear. This is a hoodwinked card. We are blinded by a lot of the activity that's going on, and don't start making assumptions, because you know what happens when you assume. Okay? Let's not make an ass of ourselves. So, we ask for divine guidance, and God will lead the way, and the truth will come out when He says, and whatever timing that He declares. All right? Will we ever know all of it? I doubt it. That's probably His mercy and grace upon us to save our sanity, or what's left of it, right? So this is really about trusting and having faith of, who He has called to do His mission. So He never calls the qualified, okay? He qualifies the called. So remember that. All right. Let's do some tokens. Mm, 14 is a cocktail glass. 98 is a bus. Don't drink and drive, just saying. 142 is a little daisy flower. All right. So 14... the cocktail is mixed, blended, euphoric. Okay, thanks, Wings. He said the mixed and blended part is truth with untruths and misinformation. They're blended together. We have to use our discernment to kind of figure out what's going on. All right. 98 is a bus. Back to school. Nope, not quite yet. Well, group travel. That's interesting. Okay, Wings is showing me military. Group travel, military, buses. Okay. Back to school in the sense of we are re-educating ourselves on our true history, which makes sense, which is going to be a very slow process. All right, 142 is the daisy. Stop and smell the flowers. Be present and smile. Be happy. Be where you're at. Don't worry about what has been. Don't worry about what is come, what could happen. What might happen, what might not happen. Don't worry about it. Okay? Be in the here and now. Let's have gratitude and enjoy the energy, and let's keep the current frequency as high as we can, okay? So my math people, I got to throw that in there. $14.98 and $142 for the tokens. We ain't doing no math. That's not good for you. We're not zombies. Do I need to drug test y'all on Thursday's meeting? Just asking. All right. Here we go. 13. That's a piece of candy. Is it sweet? 35 is the microphone. 88 is an I love you letter. 47 is a couch potato. Oh boy. All right, let's start out with microphone. Make your voice heard, speak up, and express yourself. So if you got something to say, you don't have to be mean about it. You're not me. Make your voice be heard. You can do it in a loving way and still get your point across. All right, 13 is some candy. Very sweet and enticing. Okay, well, let's remember to use our discernment when we are offered certain things. And if it don't sound right or if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Okay. A lot of times this happens with mainstream media and fake news. They're trying to entice you, manipulate you, and keep you hypnotized with Operation Mockingbird. Do not buy into that. 88 is simply the I love you letter, and that's just a message from the Divine Creator. Okay, it's a love letter, expression of affection. So know that you are loved all through this and you are divinely protected. 47, who's been a couch tater? R&R, rest and relaxing. Just take a break. Just chill out. And you got the 4 swords that told you the same thing. So if you're overdoing it, it's okay to be a couch potato every once in a while. Now don't stay there for a month. All right, we'll start growing roots into the couch. But if you need a little break, it's okay to take one. This is exhausting emotionally, spiritually. I mean, we are at war in all senses of the word. Okay, so regroup and get grounded and take care of yourself. Okay. All right, math heads. 13, 35, 88, and 47. So if you want to calculate, you may. Got round table later today. King of Cups will be hosting that one. So bring your questions and we'll get them answered the best we can. All right. Critters. What critters are our friends? I think some of these are upside down. That's all right. We don't read these upside down, so. Our dolphin is back, 20. This and that are true. Well, we just talked about that. So they're gonna blend in information that is very, very accurate and true to the point, and then they're gonna throw in some misinformation because we don't blurt out to the enemy all of our plans. You all know that. That's common sense. Oops, used a superpower. We have to use discernment, and we can ask, Divine Spirit, and we have been proven many times if they don't want us to know, they will not tell us. Okay? All right. So I like how we're already blending in whatever divination tool that we're using. They're already telling us the same message. Don't believe everything you see and hear. Some of it yes, some of it no. 42 is the otter spirit. You are never alone through this whole process. God is with you. Angels are with you. All the heavenly hosts, they are with you. Number 10 is the buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. That's a good Reminder, we're never alone. God always takes care of us. And, stay grounded in that. Your faith will get you through just about all of it. If you want numbers for these, it's 20, 42, and 10. All right, little higher self message. Now remember, if you don't see the deck that you're used to seeing, Wings chooses these. I have them laid out, and he tells me what to pick. I pick them up, lay them out, and then he tells me the order of what he wants them done. He changes his mind. Not just to aggravate me and you, it is because he said it's for a purpose. And I try not to question spirit. All right, equilibrium. I have found balance in all areas of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I bring love to my world by meeting the needs of my body and soul. Well, a lot of the messages here recently, they've been telling us that we needed balance. Well, it looks like we've done it. We've accomplished it. Let's maintain it. Okay? Because we don't want to get off kilter and get all whopper-jawed and cattywampus and any other southern redneck word I can use. All right. He wanted LeClaire this morning. It's always important to remember through world chaos, life chaos, especially when the devil's in your ear all the time. Remember to laugh. Find something to make you laugh. I mean, stand in front of the mirror naked makes me laugh all the time. Not you, me. All right. 25, high honor. Interesting, this card comes up because when they did this cannon thing at the parade the other day, it meant something. They had one to introduce Trump and Melania, and the movements they were making were chess moves. It was physical. Trump moves Melania in front of him. Queen can't declare checkmate without the king behind her. You all got to think about these comms, but these cannons are also a huge hint. Okay, high honor, we're honoring our military because remember, military is the only way. Number 25. Number 5, a mature man, smart and brilliant. Okay, Wings is showing me JFK. That's interesting. 34 is occupation. A lot of moving parts, a lot of different levels of people. Oh, he says, including yourself, of all different walks of life and occupations, make this plan a success. These also have numbers 25, 5, and 34. Okay, interesting. He wants 2 of these. These are just spiritual messages, things to focus on. Six, allow yourself to move on. Okay. This has been happening with people realizing there are certain souls, people in their lives that are not serving them anymore. They're toxic and it's not helping them advance with their spirituality. And you give yourself permission to move on. Okay. This also has a number. That's number 6. 48, tune into your soul. This kind of ties in with yesterday of getting to know your higher self. Really, truly understand who you are. You are not just what you see in the mirror in your daily, everyday routine. It's not monotonous. Okay, who are you really? And what is your soul seeking? That's number 48. Wing said pull one more. Okay. 21. Relinquish fears. That's right. Face your fears. With the way the world is right now, and because of the misinformation and information that's true, it can cause a lot of fear. Remember, you have the negative that loves that because they're trying to get the loose energy off of you. And then it's also a way of God testing his kids to see if you will relinquish that fear and put all of your faith and trust in him. 100%. Complete surrender. Can you do that? That's number 21. Even in scriptures, the scriptures that we do have, canonized version, it tells us 365 times, do not fear, fear not. All right, a little bit of 3D. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. There's a whole lot of this right now, and I do believe that Mr. T here in the U.S. Has insider moles, and that's being exposed right now as well. And of course, the rats will always turn on each other. That's biblical as well, if you didn't know. Keeping you a secret is back. They're keeping a lot of different secrets. Keeping secrets from us, very important. Running away, well, they can run, but they can't hide. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. Okay, so thanks, Wings. He's showing me footage, news cycles, things being manipulated, like they may have happened a long time ago, but they recycle them for footage, doctor and play around with them with AI and stuff to convince you that something's going on that it's not. It's really disgusting. Remember, discernment. Expecting new beginnings. Well, could be a new baby, but let's remember overall in the world, that's what we're creating is new beginnings. All right. Let's move to this deck. I am interested in the Future Predictions deck. There's one card I've actually been seeing visions of and in my dreams, and I'm trying to put my finger on what it is. I don't know yet, but it's the Tsunami card. And I think we got it. I don't know what day we got it. I don't remember from one day to the next, but it's the Tsunami card. Physical tsunami? I don't know. But usually when it keeps repeating and cycling itself through visions and dreams and thoughts, there is a reason. Synchronicities are important. No set date on these cards. They just kind of give us an idea of possible headlines and information. Surveillance record. We're well aware. Everything's been watched, tracked, recorded, and, when we're told that they have it all, they really do. Rescue and Revived is back. Okay. A lot of this is going on right now. Think underground. And, of course, think above ground as well. All of us and our sovereignty and all the things that they've taken from us, that has to be rescued and revived as well. Wow, they're really hyping up the security and surveillance stuff. Everything's being watched. The high-tech stuff that we're not even aware that they have, believe me, they have it. All for money. Well, we know that the deep state, that's all they've been doing. Money, power, control. Housing issues. A lot of people are displaced right now from world events. Let's keep everyone in prayer. I don't care where they're from, where they're at, if they're the bad guy or the good guy. Let's just keep them in prayer. I don't care if they're an NPC or a true living soul, good or bad. Pray for them. That's what we were told to do. Okay? Hopefully our humanitarian will kick off and housing issues will no longer be a problem. Okay. Let's end on the golden insight. Armor up. Shield is back for a reason. Remember Ephesians 6:10, okay? It's not wrestling against flesh. I mean, some people do, but it's more about the darkness and the principalities. Health conscious, working out, dieting. All right, a lot of people are. And it's a very difficult thing to do, and they've been poisoning us all along. Here in the States, RFK's been trying to do his job and clean it up. Magic lamp. Manifesting your hopes, your wishes. Keep that frame of mind that it's positive, it's happening. You're making it happen with your frequency. Okay. Interesting that in tarot we got the Empress, who's the divine feminine. This is focusing on the male energy. A man plays a role. Well, yeah. Usually in wartime and all this crazy stuff, I'm not saying the women are not involved, but it's generally the men. I used to make a joke all the time. I'm like, men have been the world rulers for so long, and look how that turned out. Give the women a chance. And I got to thinking, now that's probably not a good idea either, because we are way too emotional, First chance I had, if I had a big red button on my desk, I'd be hitting it every 5 minutes. Somebody made me mad. Anyway, I digress. We end here with the safe. Okay, what you value is safe. Protect what's yours. Secrets are safe. Hidden valuable information. Interesting that we're ending on this. Hidden valuable information. So let's go back and reiterate what they're focusing on today. Truth and revealing it, misinformation and revealing it, because they want to make sure the valuable stuff stays hidden. Okay? So if you are scratching your head every time you hear about something new, you're not alone. It's done on purpose. Okay? Does it make us have trust issues? Yes, but I understand the bigger reason. You don't tell the enemy what you're doing. Okay. All right. That is your message for today. This fine hump day. Y'all behave yourselves. Hope you get a blessing out of it. Have a good day. I'll see you later today on the round table. Like I said, King will be hosting. And that link is in my community page if you need it. All right. All right, guys. Be blessed. Know God loves you. And so do I.